Hello, 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 lovely people. So I wanted to share with you that I have opened up a brand new Facebook group called The Heart of Happiness. Now, the reason I've done this is because at the weekend I was very fortunate to join the Museum of Happiness in part of their facilitator training, so happiness facilitator training. And I love it when you go along to something and you're not quite sure what you're going to get from it. I sort of went along on the Saturday thinking, I'm not sure what I'm going to get from this, because not being big-headed, I kind of know a lot of the stuff that they teach. But during the first day, we did an exercise where we'd been looking at all the different models of happiness, so the habits of happiness and the keys to happiness and all the different models that there are around what the experts believe makes up, is the perfect combination for happiness. And then we were encouraged to take some time to reflect and develop our own model for happiness and to share it. And when I sat down, I had this blank piece of paper in front of me, and I didn't really know what I was going to do or where I was going. But in the middle of the page, I just drew this heart, and in the middle of the heart, I wrote connection. And then I just looked at it, and I just felt the truth of that really come through. Because what has been really powerful in my life and my own journey is the realization that I can have a gratitude practice, I can have purpose, and I can have a job has got some purpose and meaning behind it. I can have relationships and friendships. I can exercise and eat healthy. I can do all the things that are supposed to help towards happiness. But if I don't have that connection to myself, to the deeper part of me, to my inner self, my soul, my inner being, then all of the other stuff doesn't really hit the spot in terms of happiness. And this is a truth that really kind of landed with me whilst I was doing this exercise at the weekend. And I thought, okay, that's really, really exciting. And I'm going to, work on developing that. I'll do a bit more research. I'll do this and that. And today I was supposed to be working on my website, because it's one of those jobs that I keep putting off and I keep finding excuses not to do it. But the message was coming through when I was doing my soul work this morning that I had to get on and start sharing the heart of happiness. So that's what I've done. Oh yeah, backtrack a little bit, because, oh my God, it was really, really exciting. So when I was in the bath this morning, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I set up a Facebook group called The Heart of Happiness, and I can start thinking about doing live workshops, because I'm more of a fan of having that face-to-face connection as opposed to just on screen. And I was thinking, I need to, I'd really love to do some live workshops, and I need to find a space where I can do that. So that's what I thought, whilst I was having my bath. And then I got out and I was doing my yoga. And whilst I was doing my yoga, I had this thought that, I really must connect with this therapy space that's down the road from me, because I was supposed to go for a viewing on Friday and I'd completely forgotten. So this thought kind of landed in my head. I really must go. I really must contact them and apologize for not showing up on Friday and go and visit it, because that might be the perfect venue to hold workshops. And whilst I had that thought, a few minutes later, my phone is flashing because it's ringing. It doesn't ring. I don't hear it ringing because I have it on silent all the time. So I'm in the middle of, downward dog, and the phone's flashing, and someone leaves a message. So when I finished my yoga, I checked who the message was from, and I shit you not, it was from this therapy space that I had thought I must contact, and they phoned me. I don't need to make physical phone calls. I just have to have thoughts, and the energy and the vibration gets picked up along the way. It makes my life so much easier. So I took that as a massive sign that actually I need to get moving with this. And I did. And I went to have a look at the space at lunchtime today, and it's absolutely perfect. And what's even more perfect is that for my very first group, I can have the first hour free. So I know that the universe is moving me towards creating this community called the Heart of Happiness, where I'm going to be sharing some practical tools and helping you to understand a bit more about what it actually means. So what do we mean by developing a connection to ourselves, or what do we mean by having a relationship with our inner being? So I'm going to be sharing some tools, so some new stuff, but also some familiar tools in relation to how to go about having that deeper connection with yourself. And I really want this group to be engaging and interactive, and I invite you to share this with anyone that you feel could really benefit from understanding more about the heart of their own happiness and discovering it for themselves. So please do join the group. I'm going to put the link in the comments box below. And please do invite your friends, family, loved ones, anyone you think will benefit from this, because there's too much sadness around, there's too much unhappiness around. And I know I was like that for so many years. So let me help you, guide you to how to get to the heart of happiness. Thanks for watching. Mwah.